My son ran away only to come back with his bio mom trailing behind him. I almost fainted when I opened the door. She looked nervous, like she didn't want to be there. My son Brian stood behind her, arms crossed, face red from crying. "Can we talk?" she asked. My hands were shaking as I let them in. We'd adopted Brian when he was 2 days old. Open adoption, but she never reached out. Not once in 14 years. I used to wonder if she ever thought about him. Now here she was, sitting at my kitchen table, and nothing felt real. I made coffee because I didn't know what else to do. My husband was at work. It was just the three of us in this suffocating silence. She kept fidgeting with her coffee cup, not drinking it. "I need to be honest about why I'm here," she said. Her voice cracked. "I have kidney failure. Stage 4. I've been on dialysis for 8 months. My stomach dropped." I looked at Brian. He wouldn't meet my eyes. The doctors ran some tests. "Brian's a perfect match." She looked at him, tears streaming down her face. "I gave you up because I couldn't give you the life you deserved. I was 17, homeless, addicted to anything I could get my hands on." I felt my throat tighten. This wasn't how I imagined meeting her would go. Maybe at his graduation, maybe when he got married. Not like this. "I got clean 3 years ago," she continued. "Found a job, got an apartment, built a whole new life, started going to church, and then 6 months ago I collapsed at work. Kidneys were shutting down." She wiped her eyes with a napkin. "The waiting list is 3 to 5 years. My doctor said I might not make it 2. Brian had found her through a DNA site last week. He'd sent her a message saying he just wanted to know where he came from. She'd responded the same day, asking to meet. That's when she told him everything. "Mom, I didn't run away to hurt you," Brian said, finally looking at me. His eyes were so full of pain. "I just needed to understand." And when she told me, his voice broke. I couldn't just ignore it. I wanted to scream, to cry, to tell him he was too young to make this kind of decision, that this woman was a stranger who abandoned him, that she had no right to come back now asking for pieces of him. But when I opened my mouth, nothing came out. "I'm not asking as your mother," she said, her hands trembling so badly she had to put down her cup. "I lost that right the day I signed those papers. I'm asking as someone who made the hardest choice of my life to give him to you." She looked directly at me now. "You gave him everything I couldn't. A home, stability, love. I see that. I see it in the way he talks about you. The way he..." She stopped, choking on her words. "I know I have no right to ask this." The silence felt like it lasted forever. "What if something goes wrong?" I finally whispered. "What if he gets complications? What if his remaining kidney fails someday? What if..." "Then I'll live with that guilt for however long I have left," she said. But I had to ask. I had to give him the choice, because he deserves to make his own decisions. Brian spoke up, his voice stronger now. "I want to do it." I turned to him, tears blurring my vision. "Brian, this is major surgery. You're 14. You have your whole life ahead of you." "And she doesn't," he interrupted. "Mom, you raised me to help people. You taught me that doing the right thing isn't always easy." He grabbed my hand, squeezing it tight. "This is the right thing." I looked at my son, this boy I'd raised, loved, protected from every hurt I could. This boy who snuck me extra fries from his plate because he knew they were my favorite. Who still hugged me goodbye before school even though his friends made fun of him. He'd made his choice before even telling me. The weight of it crushed me, but so did the pride. "We need to talk to the doctors," I finally said, my voice barely above a whisper. "Get all the facts, understand the risks, everything." She nodded, crying harder now. "Thank you. Thank you so much." I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but watching Brian hug her, I realized he wasn't just my son anymore. He was becoming the man I'd raised him to be.